Welcome to Statescoop TV. I'm Jake Williams. Today we are here at the NASCIO Annual Conference in Austin, Texas, and we're here for our series on the journey to the cloud. I'm here with Mike Wands. He's the Chief Technology Officer of the state of Illinois. Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Jake. Good morning.
Good morning. So Mike, tell me a little bit about how is the cloud helping you succeed in achieving your agency's mission?
So I think that's a really good question when you hear all the hype about cloud and how cloud is going to save the world and it's going to, be able to reduce costs. I think the number one thing, for us is really the speed to be able to get things implemented. So speed to implement is very critical, and the fact that we've got additional capabilities around security, which are very important. Granted, it's, that you're going to have a better ROI and a little bit lower cost, but right now it's been speed to deliver and the security end of it, very critical for us.
Sure. And tell me about the most interesting cloud projects that your agency is working on right now or is planning on in the near future, and what technologies are making those possible?
Sure. So great question. So we have a cloud agnostic approach. So to us, we are not going to be singularly dependent on any one cloud service provider. Our strategy for the state is a cloud-first strategy, meaning all new applications that we're developing default to the cloud. You have to prove not to go to the cloud. And so I think that's a unique approach. Some of our critical applications that we're working on specifically, our first implementation of a statewide ERP system is moving directly to the cloud, is in the cloud today in a secure private cloud type environment. We also use a lot of the public cloud providers like the AWS's and then the Azure, and those guys are helping us specific applications, licensing and permitting applications for the state, our Offender 360 platform that we're rolling out statewide. So those are some of the applications that we're focused on. In addition to that, one of the things that we look at is our approach of being public and private, and a hybrid cloud is the right approach. And so that's very critical when you look at the future of what we're trying to do here in the state of Illinois.
Sure, absolutely. And how do you see your agency using emerging cloud tech to really further your mission?
Yeah, furthering the mission is exactly what we're attempting to do, because as you know, there's this explosion of data right now, and being able to leverage an environment that has some elasticity as it pertains to the amount of data stored and on the amount of data that needs to be retained and what's necessary. And there's a big difference between personally identifiable information and information that's just out there.
Sure.
And so you have to have both a combination of a G cloud approach as well as a commercial cloud approach. So we're very agnostic on that approach, very direct on how we're putting which workloads where as we continue to work with the cloud service providers.
Sure, and last question here, how does a government-only cloud, you mentioned G Cloud, with built-in compliance, how does it help you overcome some of the challenges we've talked about?
Yeah, so CJIS compliance is very important for us as it pertains to this information out there, making sure that these guys have FedRAMP certification and what needs to be done overall from a perspective of security is very critical. Again, the cloud is still evolving. It's still really becoming more of a commonplace of destination for workloads. Today we're about 10% of our workload is in the cloud. We're very aggressively trying to get to about 35% by the time we get to FY18, the fiscal year end of 18. So we're making some very good progress. The G Cloud is critical there, so that we've got something that's certified, that we know that we can be dependent on. We know that we can store PII there and not get ourselves in any type of situation. And it gives us a unique opportunity to benchmark and build our internal environment much more stronger, because we still believe that a three-pronged approach of public-private hybrid, hybrid being my host and internal applications, is the future of computing.
Great. Well, Mike, looking forward to hearing more about that. Thanks for being with us.
Great. Thanks, Jake.
For more about what Mike Wands is working on in the state of Illinois, check out statescoop.com. Again, thanks for joining us here for our series on the journey to the cloud. I'm Jake Williams, Statescoop's Associate Publisher and Director of Strategic Initiatives, here with Mike Wands, the Chief Technology Officer for the state of Illinois. Thanks for watching.